Hey, good morning guys. It's really early and I'm pulling some of my kalanchoes out for you. I have tons more. I just kind of wanted to do a video on this mother of 1,000 babies. This is her. These are the babies I propagated off of her. I just cut it at any point, cut it at any node right above it. These leaves are nodes. Give it a good snip. Let that clouse over for about a good 4 days. You can pop it in some dry soil. Only water when you see roots start to show. And these things will propagate for you like crazy, I promise. Now the way I water these are all kalanchoes in the kalanchoe family. Now this is bear paw. They're kind of recouping. You can tell these two had some leaves getting lost. They were starting to develop some rot on the bottom. So I'm just leaving the soil dry until it comes back. This one's going to be fine hanging out in there. If you have bear paws, they are summer dormant. So you really want to back off on the watering and the sunlight a little bit. Give them about 6 hours of sun a day. Water only about once a month if you have the bear paws in the summertime. I know those are dormant right now. As far as these are either flapjacks or something else, some other name, I forget. They're that type of family, but it's the same watering technique for all of your kalanchoes. Just make sure you soak that soil all the way through to the bottom. Make sure it's running out. You know, discard any of that tray left on the bottom. If you have a tray on the bottom, just discard that water left in there after 20 minutes. And you will be fine. They do like full sun. All kalanchoes like full sun. And they just water when the soils dry out completely. And meaning stick your finger all the way down there, find a stick, whatever you can. If you come out with some moisture on your finger, you know that it's not time to water and you can go another couple of days. These usually get water. You can see some of them are pretty wet because I just watered this morning. I like to water in the morning. This way it gives the soil a chance to dry out. You know, I don't like my soil to stay wet at night. Just causes mold. And I did want to say, I treat all of these with neem oil. Now, they tend to get bugs because they sit outside. So once in a while, I'll find a bug on them, you know, kind of hanging out in there somewhere. Just spray it with neem oil. I have a video on spraying this one with neem oil, and it does fine. They really don't mind it. So check that out if you need help on bugs. But as far as watering, just let that soil dry out. That is the #1 thing with succulents rotting and not staying healthy. That soil stays wet for just way too long and it ends up rotting out all them roots down there. So make sure you're giving it a drink, let it dry out, and you will be fine. As far as propagating, this propagates 2 ways. Now, like I said, I cut these heads off and put them in here after they cloused, but she also produces little babies on her leaves. And you can see they're starting to, sorry I can't zoom in with this camera. You can see she's growing a bunch of them babies on there. Now you can pull this whole leaf off. That's fine. Or you can leave them on there, and those babies, any soil you have or pots around, them babies are going to fall off into and create new ones. So you can pull that whole leaf off, lay it in some dry soil. You can put it in dry soil immediately and just give it a sprit every once in a while. And it'll do just fine like these other kalanchoes. Now this is a mother of 1,000 baby leaf. These are different. This is another type of kalanchoe, and I just did the same thing with it. And you can see once them babies got nice and big on that leaf, I just went ahead and pulled this leaf out, and those babies just started growing on their own. So that's how easy kalanchoes are to propagate. Now these I don't propagate because they're really tough to propagate. You can, I believe, but I just don't. I hope that helped you guys in growing kalanchoes and make it a little bit easier for you. Till next time, if you have any questions, please let me know. Comment below. Thank you. Bye-bye.